The moon will move into Aquarius late this morning. Hang out in Aquarius for a couple of days and then cross into Pisces, and we'll have our second full moon of the month, a blue moon in Pisces at 23 degrees. Now, on top of that, we have Uranus going stationary retrograde today in Taurus at, 23 degrees. So sit back, relax. Let's explore the cosmic energies. Together, we can gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you for being here. Thanks for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus for August the 28th, 2023. Now, my first edition of Tilly Tales and Tidbits, the newsletter, is now available, so head on over to my website, tilly.today, and subscribe so you never have to miss another issue. Now, if you signed up prior to Sunday midnight Eastern Standard Time, your name went in a hat for a free set of 30 Days to Greater Self-Love, the book and the journal. You'll get the set. I'm giving away 3 of them, and there's a couple of hours left as I'm taping, so I will announce the winners tomorrow. But for today, thank you. Thank you for supporting me in so many ways. I mean, I was overjoyed and I was humbled by your response. It was just phenomenally over the top. So thank you. Okay, let's start with the numerology. We have a 28 energy today. The 28 energy is about, I would almost think that when we partner with somebody, we can create so much more success than we can by ourselves. And I think this is a day when we are looking at being independent. That's part of it. And so doing our part, but also looking at who else we can incorporate into our dream to make our dream more successful, to make it a realization, a reality, something tangible sooner, and grow it so much wider, encompass so much more. 2 plus 8 is a 10, and the 10 energy brings us good luck. So there's that. The 10 energy also tells us that seasons are changing. New chapters are being started. Energy is getting easier to walk through. And 1 plus 0 is a 1, so the I am, the pioneer, the trailblazer. It's a very young energy, and just having that challenge in front of us is enough to motivate us to move forward, because we know on the other side of that challenge is success. Now, if we look at the numerology of the day, it would be an 8 plus a 1 plus a 7, which gives us a 16 energy. The 16 energy is about awakenings. It's about things happening in our life that really changes our perception of where we want to go, where we are going, where we have our focus, where our attention is needed. And many times it takes certain things away from our path. Nothing that we need in order to go forward. Or it might put us in a whole new place. So it might give us this 180 spin. It's one of those days where you started out and you never thought you'd be in this place in time at this moment when you started off your day. It's just so preposterous of what had happened. And the 16 energy can often do that in our lives. 1 plus 6 is a 7 energy. The 7 energy is about standing in one's truth. It's about building in relationships. It's about bringing in harmony and beauty into our environments, into our relationships, into our world. We have the sun in Virgo, and we have the moon moving into Aquarius late in the morning. So we may feel more independent, more, enjoy unique creative things, care about helping other people. We may be drawn to new friends, exploring different and unique ideas. We're very forward thinking. We can be very inventive. It's a color outside the lines kind of energy. And we have Uranus going stationary retrograde today in Taurus at 23 degrees. So 23 degrees is knowing that there is a higher power that has a plan for you, to go with the flow, to look at what shows up in your path instead of just disregarding it or grabbing onto it. We need to look at it. We need to explore it. We need to understand why it's there in our path, what it's meant to teach us. how it's meant to give us wisdom, how it's going to help us to bring in the successes we want in our life. So as we're thinking about changes in our lives, we may want to turn our focus inwards, okay? Reflect on what might be holding us back, okay, from living with more spontaneity or maybe more authenticity. Okay, during a Uranus retrograde, and our retrograde is going to last, I think, almost till February of 2024. So we'll be in this energy for a while, but the first week or two, we'll really feel the rumblings under our feet. Okay, our rebellious tendencies, they've become a little softened, a little dampened. We're a little bit more rule oriented right now, and we will be as the year ends and goes into a new year. So the energy of Uranus, it presents challenges to us. It may cause some tension in our life, and those things will lessen as we start to walk through this energy, as we adapt to this change in direction. Okay, it marks a phase of inner transformation. And energy prompts us with external shifts in our lives. So things happen in our world that rock our boat. But it's where we've been trying to push forward. Perhaps you've been trying to be more consistent or self-disciplined, or maybe you've been trying to procrastinate a little less, or be more open to change. Okay, maybe you've been trying to focus more on the solutions rather than the problems, being a little more positive minded, or goal setting, self-care, education, whatever you've been trying to bring in, okay? Growing your creativity, growing your gratitude. If you've been working towards and expecting some kind of significant change or attempting to bring about the change without any kind of success, Uranus retrograde is really beautiful because it will step in and trigger internal shifts in our attitudes and behaviors that were necessary to open the doors for the desired changes that we want to see in our life. So let's turn to the cards. So know that this is a beautiful time of growing, but Uranus is the only thing that we can count on is that we can't count on anything, because just about anything can happen out of the blue. And then we're walking towards a blue moon. So and they're both at 23 energy, telling us to know that there is a higher power helping us with our journey, laying it out before us. We have to show up, we have to do the work, obviously, but they are laying out the pathway for us. And we have free will, but do we choose to walk that path? So we get a little clearer about how to present ourselves, what we want to really gravitate towards as a personality trait. Maybe we're not too self-disciplined. Maybe we are just a little bit too spontaneous or a little bit too much going with the flow. And we need to have a little bit of self-discipline in our life, and we've been trying to work on that. Or maybe we procrastinate on things, and it's, you've been trying to just get things done, but it doesn't seem to have any effect or any kind of grounded kind of energy coming with it to make you feel stronger about who you are and where you're going. And so Uranus comes in and changes our external world so that we can turn around and change the inner self through the process. Okay, our shadow card for the day, the underlying energy, is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is all about celebration, happiness, joy. Okay, get happy about today. The Aquarian energy, I always find, is a happier kind of energy because we're getting along. We want fairness for everybody. We love the group atmosphere. We love activities with friends. We love team building. We love brainstorming. We love playing on team sports, working towards a common goal, volunteering and working as a group. So there's a lot of energy around us just with the moon alone. But then we have that 10 energy with us too. So there's a lot of beautiful energy to grow our friendships, grow our happiness, celebrate each other, celebrate ourselves, celebrate maybe a special thing that happens. This is a kind of energy where good news could come your way. Absolutely. So keep your ears open and your eyes open, okay? Because Uranus might bring in that good news, but it might be gift wrapped so you think, oh my gosh, what is happening to my life all of a sudden? So take it knowing that it's writing you in the place you need to be, making you look at the things that you need to look at. which might differ from where you think you need to look at the present time. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, she's the one who asks all the questions. Today we're asking questions. Today we want to know exactly what we were saying yes to and what we were saying no to. And we don't need all the little details, but we do kind of need a good gray kind of sketch or outline to know what we are going towards. And then we get very enthusiastic very quickly about it. We want to just start doing, want to roll up our sleeves and get to work. But the thing is, with this kind of energy, is we don't ever have to look back and wonder, did I make the right decision? Did I make the right choice? Did I actually step into where I wanted to go or needed to be? We don't. It's a beautiful energy. Wheel of Fortune comes out. That's the 10 energy. So that luck just kind of doubled in our lives because we get that extra dose within this card coming out. So we know that today can be a lucky kind of day for things to happen. We have to get out there. We have to show up. We have to commit to ourselves. But when we do, luck is on our side for things to go our way. That wheel is always turning. We're always changing. Everything is. So it's moving us into new chapters of our life, new paths to walk. Maybe even some endings, right? Because as we go forward, we're also moving away from the past. So endings, completions, that'll be the next couple of weeks of our lives. We'll be looking at putting more closure on things rather than moving forward. This is a time still to move forward, though, in our lives. And then we have the Four of Cups. It's all about gratitude. Four of Cups have been popping up a little bit more and more each and every day. Gratitude for the things that we already have in our life. The things that we are grateful for. The things that we may take for granted. Do you wake up in the morning and say, yes, another day to create the life I want. To explore, to learn, to experience. Now, gratitude journal. Very important to do a gratitude journal. And if you're one of those people that just says, I don't journal, then okay, grab a piece of paper and a pen and write one thing down that you are grateful for tonight. Read it aloud, go to sleep. Next night, I want you to put a second thing on that list, read both of them, go to sleep. Third night, 3 things, read them all, go to sleep. And in a very short period of time, you will understand. Give it a couple of weeks, but you will see the shift of how things are. I don't know, you're happier, you're more content, you're sleeping better. Your blood levels are lower. Your high blood pressure has dropped. That's what I was trying to say. There's so many benefits in doing a gratitude journal, and this is all science based. They've been doing testing on gratitude, affirmations, meditation, being in the moment. They're starting to explore all of this, sage, and all the things, crystals and different energies that it holds. So they're looking at all of these things in a scientific way and bringing us the answers that really thousands of years ago they've been trying to give us the information, but we've been told that information was incorrect. Now we're finding out a lot of use for being grateful in our lives. So look around your world, the people in your lives, and be grateful for yourself, your talents, your abilities. The fact that you can walk, you can talk, you have fingers, you've got toes. All those things matter. You've got eyes, you've got ears to hear with. To sit and just be thankful for the things you already have in your life. Gratitude builds more gratitude for more things. So more things come into our lives to become grateful for as we start to work this into our lives. It doesn't cost you a penny unless you go out and buy a notebook or something. But if you're in Canada, Staples is doing 70s pricing, I believe, right now. So you can get 4 of those books for like 50 cents or something. It's it's not going to cost a lot for you to invest in a couple of nights of reading out a page of things that you are grateful for. But watch how your life changes, and I double dare you to give it a try and let us know what became of it, and because it really does change your world. It really does change your world, showing up consistently and doing that. So maybe that's one of the things you've been trying to do, is be more grateful in your life. Have a sense of gratitude in everything you do. The other day I went and I dropped something and I caught it. And I'm one of those people. I never catch it. It always ends up on the floor. I'm never that fast, that quick grab. But I caught it and I was like, thank you. Because I know it wasn't me. Because I never do it. I never catch it. So the fact that I caught it, I knew that they just got me in the right position fast enough or something. And so I, definitely say thank you. I mean, it's just like, us, we like hearing thank you when we've done good in somebody else's life. So when wonderful things happen in your life, stop and say thank you. Keep your dreams alive, 25. So the 7 energy comes out. So we have a double whammy with the 10 and the 7 now. Keep your dreams alive. Look at that artwork. So I might be switching these, but I don't feel like the switch is going to be yet, but soon. And I might switch to that deck that I did the review on because they were nice enough to gift it to me. So I thought the least I could do is do a review. And then I pulled 3 cards. So you pick one of the 3 cards and see how it calls out to you and see what your message is. And whenever you're led to that, okay? It's one of those things I put out on Tea Time with Kelly. Pardon me. But whenever you come across that, that's when you were called to pick a card. Keep your dreams alive. Start to identify plans and actions that will lead you to achieve your dreams and goals. Your dreams can become your reality. This is a time when you need to be able to apply detailed planning in order to manifest your dreams and realize your goals. You need to remain focused on the practical side of things. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. That's going to be really impossible to do with anything Uranus, okay? So it's reminding us to stay grounded, to take a breath, to take a step back, okay, to breathe. You need to remain focused on the practical side of things. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. It's easy to get distracted by more ideas, concepts, things happening in life. Keep focused on what is realistic and achievable. Your common sense and pragmatic approach will lead you to a solution that actually works. Begin taking steps that will bring you closer to your dreams. So I like that, your common sense and pragmatic approach. So it's going within. It's understanding by our external world how we can actually grow our inner world, okay, our strengths, our abilities, our talents, to maybe become more confident or strong-willed perhaps, more creative, more inventive, whatever we're trying to grow as a personality trait or behavior in our life. Okay, it's going to be extremely strong for us to be able to tap into that energy, to have some great successes, because they're hard things. I mean, the more consistent you are, the more likely that you will be successful. But this is an energy that also promotes the success so that you can bring in your own successes. And we'll pick an animal card here. And today we have the squirrel, always prepared. Little squirrel, hunting all summer, hiding all its nuts, forgetting in the wintertime where they put their nuts. So we have our squirrels there. And you are the expert of hard work and hard play. You're cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. So isn't that funny that everything kind of blends together to give us the exact same message today? Okay? So first of all, we had the 3 of Cups. So fun. Keep fun in the picture. Look at how you can make it more enjoyable, how you can bring giggles and laughter into the arena of the hard work, and play hard as well, right? Don't let life's distractions take you off course. We just heard that with our Keep Our Dreams Alive. Do not let the distractions take us off course. Keep focused on what matters and keep grounded. Okay, so don't get lost in fantasies, but rather keep grounded, stay practical, think it through. Is it doable right now? Can I do this right now? Do I have the time, the energy, the resources? And if not, how do I create that opening so that I can have those things in my life? Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.